Disc golf was a sport that nobody knew about when I first started playing. I had to explain it to my parents, my family.
My cousin and I, we used to go out there with big whammo discs and just be like, hey, there's one, and we'd throw.
It was uncommon to go to a course and to have to ever wait for anybody.
When I first started, I grew up in Ohio playing disc golf and just playing locally.
I started running tournaments about that time, 2003, 2004. It was smaller. I think my first sanctioned event had 40 some odd people.
I was the only female to play league about 9 times out of 10.
It was, not as big of a deal. There was never a gallery. There was never video coverage.
Maybe there would be a card of women.
These last few years have been unprecedented for the amount of people that have been exposed to the sport.
Disc golf has just boomed uncontrollably.
I've been touring for the last decade and seen this early point in development now to this crazy growth.
Probably the last 7-8 years, we've been steadily growing 14, 15%. In the last year and a half, new membership growth has been over 200%.
It's the interest is so high. The demand it just keeps growing and growing.
The amount of weights we see on the courses, the number of people we see just out playing all the courses.
Manufacturers can't keep up with the demand. We're about ready to give out PDGA number 200,000.
We used to have like maybe 8 to 10 big tournaments a year. Now almost every single weekend the tournament feels like Worlds used to feel to us.
The number of fans have skyrocketed as well.
Being in the forefront and seeing the growth just in the spectators. I mean, going out to a tournament, the same tournament year after year, you see the growth in that community with as many spectators that go out there. And
increasing in payouts, increasing the media.
More sponsors, bigger sponsors.
the hype of the tournaments are a lot more real. There's so many more people supporting it.
Spectators, viewers at home for the video coverage.
You got to have crowd control people.
There are video crews everywhere.
It's just an unprecedented time.
I think we're going to see a continued growth in popularity.
Because of the numbers and the growth, we'll start taking some things more seriously.
As we grow, it just makes it that much more easy for other people to come in and be a part of it at this level.
Getting so many kids that are coming out to the tournaments, and you can tell they have a passion for the sport. Parents can want their kids to play disc golf because there's a future there, there's money, there's professionalism.
Now that person can go, hey mom, look it, this person is making a lot of money doing this thing that I love. There is a potential for me to be a legitimate, for this to be a legitimate career.
There wasn't the money, the sponsors, whereas now there is.
At the PDGA, we're struggling to hire people and keep up with it. It's a really, really good problem to have.
There's been so much growth in the last couple of years that I literally cannot imagine what will actually happen in the future.
I don't think we're following traditional golf or other sports. I think we're going to blaze our own path.
I've been doing this for so long and it's completely skyrocketed, just straight up.
I just imagine it just getting bigger and better, and I'm excited to be part of it. I think everyone's going to know about disc golf in the next 5 years.